Cape Cafe. Introducing Clark Kent along with Bruce Wayne. Introducing the amazing Spider-Man along with the invincible Iron Man. Season 2, Villains Unleashed. Episode 1, The Powers That Be. Bruce Wayne, known as Batman, leans forward and speaks.
We need to discuss the politics of being a superhero. It's time to talk about government oversight.
Clark Kent, also known as Superman, nods in agreement.
We've seen what can happen when there's no accountability. Remember what happened with the Justice Lords.
Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, chimes in. But if we register, we're giving up our secret identities. That's a huge risk. Tony Stark, the man behind the Iron Man suit, interjects.
But without accountability, we're vigilantes. We need to work within the system if we want to keep doing what we do.
The conversation goes back and forth as the heroes debate the pros and cons of superhero registration. Meanwhile, a new figure watches from a nearby table. I am the Puppet Master, and they'll never see me coming. Little do they know, the heroes are in for a tough battle ahead as the villains have started their plan to unleash their full power on the world. Cape Cafe. Introducing Clark Kent along with Bruce Wayne. Introducing the amazing Spider-Man along with the invincible Iron Man. Season 2, Villains Unleashed. Episode 2, The Return of an Old Foe. The Cape Cafe is filled with the bustling energy of superheroes catching up on each other's lives. They sense a growing unease in the air, a lingering anticipation of something stirring in the shadows.
It's been too quiet lately. I can't shake the feeling that something big is about to happen.
I've noticed it too. Crime rates have dropped, and even Lex Luthor has gone mysteriously quiet. Yeah, it's like the calm before the storm. I miss the days when we were dealing with supervillains every other week.
Speak for yourself, Tony. I could use a break from all the web slinging. Suddenly, the door to the cafe bursts open, and in walks Drive Doom. The heroes instinctively rise from their seats, ready for a confrontation. However, they notice something different about Doom. He's not in his iconic armor, and his once menacing demeanor is replaced by weariness.
I've come seeking your help. There's a new threat on the horizon, one that could bring chaos to the entire world.
The heroes exchange skeptical glances, unsure if they can trust Doom.
Why should we trust Doom? He's been our enemy for years.
I understand your doubts, but this threat is beyond anything we've faced before. We need to put our differences aside and work together if we stand a chance.
The heroes engage in a heated discussion, weighing the risks and rewards of teaming up with their former foe. Slowly, they begin to realize that Doom's sincerity is genuine.
Fine, but this better not be some elaborate scheme, Doom. We'll keep a close eye on you, but if there's even a hint of betrayal,
we won't hesitate to take you down. With a newfound understanding, the heroes and Doom form an unlikely alliance. They set their differences aside and focus on the task at hand.
We'll need a plan, and we'll need to assemble the rest of our teams.
Agreed. This might just be the start of something big.
As they prepare to face the unknown threat, the heroes can't help but wonder if this alliance signifies a fresh start or the beginning of an impending catastrophe. The fate of the world hangs in the balance, and they must unite to confront the challenges that lie ahead. Cape Cafe. Introducing Clark Kent along with Bruce Wayne. Introducing the amazing Spider-Man along with the invincible Iron Man. Season 2, Villains Unleashed. Episode 3, The Superhero Identity. The heroes sitting around the table at the Cape Cafe, engrossed in their drinks and discussing the latest news headlines.
Have you seen this nonsense? The government wants us to reveal our secret identities? As if we don't have enough on our plates already.
But Tony, what about Aunt May? If our enemies find out who we are, they could come after our loved ones. The debate escalates as different heroes voice their concerns and opinions.
I've spent years protecting my secret identity. Revealing it would only make me vulnerable to my enemies.
Transparency can build trust among the people. It's time we showed the world that we have nothing to hide.
As the heroes continue to argue, a commotion outside the cafe captures their attention. They rush to the window and witness a group of protesters passionately chanting and holding signs that demand the unmasking of heroes.
Unmask the heroes. Unmask the heroes.
Unmask the heroes?
Unmask the heroes. Unmask the heroes.
Unmask the heroes?
Looks like this issue has struck a nerve with the public. Well, look who's here. What's your name, kid?
My name is Emily. Emily Adams.
The heroes exchange surprised glances, realizing the significance of what they are discussing. We're not just making a decision for ourselves, we're shaping the future for heroes like Emily. In that moment, the heroes understand the weight of their choices. They come to a compromise, striving to balance their safety with the need for transparency.
We'll reveal our identities to a select group of government officials. It's a matter of safety, but we won't surrender our privacy to the world.
This way, we can maintain a sense of trust while protecting our loved ones.
The heroes vote, and it ends in a tie. They acknowledge the complexity of the issue, but realize they must move forward together.
Cape Cafe. Introducing Clark Kent along with Bruce Wayne. Introducing the amazing Spider-Man along with the invincible Iron Man. Ha 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 ha.
I am Dr. Harley Quinn.
It's a Mia Deadpoolio.
I am Poison Ivy.
Season 2, Villains Unleashed. Episode 4, The Ultimate Showdown. At long last, my fellow villains, we have devised the perfect plan to rid this city of those meddling heroes.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. They won't know what hit them.
I've been waiting for this day. Time to show those heroes the true meaning of chaos.
Once we're done with them, this city will be under our control. No more interference.
It feels good to have a moment of peace. We've been running non-stop lately.
Yeah, no world-ending crises for a change. Just good coffee and good company.
Here's to taking a break from saving the world.
Suddenly, the tranquility is shattered as chaos erupts outside the cafe. The heroes rush to the window, witnessing their city being attacked.
Trouble. Let's take care of business.
These guys are stronger than I thought. We can't let them win.
We need to regroup and come up with a strategy. This fight isn't going as planned.
You underestimated me, Joker.
The heroes find renewed strength and determination, inspired by Batman. Together, they fight back with unwavering resolve. The battle reaches its climax as the heroes rally their forces. Working as a team, they finally gain the upper hand, overpowering the villains one by one.
Your reign of terror ends here, Joker.
With a final blow, the heroes emerge victorious, standing amidst the wreckage of their battle. But the victory is bittersweet. That was tougher than we expected. We can't afford to underestimate our enemies. Back at the Cape Cafe, the heroes gather, bruised and battered, reflecting on the aftermath of their epic clash.
Agreed. We need to be more cautious, more prepared. Our powers alone won't always save the day.
We must constantly adapt, improve, and never forget that our opponents can be just as resourceful as we are.
Let's learn from this experience. Our determination to protect this city must never waver.
The heroes share a moment of silent camaraderie, vowing. Cape Cafe. Introducing Clark Kent along with Bruce Wayne. Introducing the amazing Spider-Man along with the invincible Iron Man. Ha 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 ha.
I am Dr. Harley Quinn.
It's a Mia Deadpoolio.
I am Poison Ivy. I am Diana, Prince of the Mistera.
I am Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
I am Magneto.
Season 2, Villains Unleashed. Episode 5, The Aftermath Part 2. The Cape Cafe lies in ruins, debris scattered across the once vibrant space. The heroes and villains, bruised and battered, gathered together amidst the aftermath of the epic showdown. Tension fills the air as they assess the damage and face the consequences of their actions.
This place. It used to be our sanctuary. Now, look at it.
We all share the blame for what has happened. Heroes and villains alike.
But why are the villains helping us clean up? What's their angle? Hey, not all of us are bad guys. Some of us just enjoy chaos and mayhem, you know?
Deadpool, now is not the time for your antics. We need to focus on rebuilding.
As the heroes and villains work side by side, the tension lingers. The heroes maintain their suspicion, while the villains bristle under the judgment. But amidst the rubble, unexpected connections begin to form.
I never thought I'd say this, but maybe we misjudged you villains. You're not all monsters.
Oh, don't go getting sentimental on us, Tin Can. We just saw the opportunity to make the world a little more entertaining. Well, you certainly succeeded in that. But let's not forget the price we've paid. The heroes, nursing their wounds, both physical and emotional, come to terms with the consequences of their actions. This battle, it changed everything. We can't just put on a mask and expect life to go back to normal.
Yeah, we all have to face the music now. No more hiding behind masks, for better or worse.
As they work together to rebuild the Cape Cafe, a newfound understanding emerges. They realize that despite their differences, they share a common humanity and a desire to rebuild what has been broken.
We may be heroes and villains, but we've seen the cost of our actions. It's time to find a way to coexist.
Perhaps there's more strength and unity than we ever realized. We've seen the consequences of our battles, and it's time to forge a different path.
The group emerges from the aftermath, stronger and more united than before. They acknowledge that the future holds uncertainty, but they stand ready to face it together, heroes and villains alike.
As a good friend once said, our battles may leave scars, but they also teach us what it means to be heroes. We will rise above our past and protect the world, one battle at a time.
The heroes and villains share a knot of agreement, their resolve shining through the remnants of the destroyed cafe.